I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat, repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Tampa. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield. But that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Airing this one out for Evans. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll take this to the 46.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've...
And that's caught inside the 30. He may go. Touchdown. Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 66 yards. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
And you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 45 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go, sunshine! Come on! Showtime! Let's make some noise!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. 7-7, our score after 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mayfield off the play fake. Airing this one out for Evans. And he throws it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is going to be returned. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. One of the linebackers is gone. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep them in? Green light, let them go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
but he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I had.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. So the good return got him fired up. But in the end, the offense starts out with only mustered 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball after that. They didn't even get a first down.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And incomplete on a deep ball. They did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. An option handoff here to Mixon. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Burrow on play action. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept running
looking to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Another try for Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Looking to pass. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Open man is Yoshibans. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he will find his man Chase complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Now Burrow. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 2nd down, Burrow toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Chase, the motion man right. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now we think they're trying to battle up on 3rd and 1.
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Third and goal, Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon from 10 yards out. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overwhelm your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. They keep it on the ground. White again. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mayfield throw on target to Godwin here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Mayfield now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And got his man complete. He's on his way. T. Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Mayfield to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Now Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have the Bucs first down. They calibrate a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Come on, be patient.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now back to the ground game with White. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
In order to play a really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Time is now. Let's go. It's going to be a good day, boys. This drive with 6.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Now the
Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. This is White. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Bucs trying on 4th down but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. He is out of bounds inside the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. He's got room to roam. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
McPherson on for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Mayfield. Going across the formation, there's Hatton with it. Remember, the 1 timeout still available as they come up 1st and 10. $12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Not only the touchdown, the potential game-winning touchdown, Charles, but now they left virtually no time left for the opposition.
And how great was that one for this team, because everyone says that they live for pressure, they want the ball when the game's on the line, but not everyone comes through. This team did, but earned the win.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. It's late heroics. They're going to get out of here with a comfortable 9 victory. kickoff. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Here's 2nd down. A final shot now for Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
Never leave the house without the pack. Wear my